Alright guys, series finale right now. Oh, thanks for the recap, Zeus.
To take over the world, but we rescued him and he showed us Bill's secret weakness.
Yep.
Until the Stan Bros messed it all up, which kind of brings us
I
up to
literally
date.
finished
I'm
this
Zeus,
episode
and I'm
like
on the
2
edge of
minutes
my
ago.
seat.
So. Oh, look, right into the intro. Alright.
One easy to destroy circle.
Oh, great.
Oh, no.
What do you know?
My hair.
My hair also.
All because Stan and Ford can get along.
You guys want to see
Really?
what happens to your friends when you can't get along? We're not scared of you.
You probably should be, but
Oh, but you should be.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh no.
It's down to Dipper and Mabel.
You know,
Let's go.
This castle could really use some decoration.
Yikes.
I see everything. Ow!
Let's go, Mabel.
Why every time?
I love it.
Pumpkin. I just regenerated that eye.
Yeah.
I know that hurts because I've accidentally done it to myself.
Dude, they're thinking that they're really smart.
Run! We'll take care of Bill. What? That's a suicide mission. Trust us. We beat him before.
And we'll beat him again!
I've got some children I need to make into corpses.
Yikes.
See you real soon.
What do we do? What do we do?
Oh, dude, I love this design.
When I get my hands on you kids, I'm gonna disassemble your molecules.
That is horrifying. Oh my gosh.
The kids are gonna die, and it's all my fault because I couldn't shake your stupid hand.
Yeah, it's also
Dad was
Ford's
right
fault.
about me. I am a screw up.
We used to be like Dipper and Mabel. The world's about to end and they still work together. How do they do it?
Easy. They're kids. They don't know any better.
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa, where are you going?
I'm gonna play the only card we have left. Let Bill into my mind. He'll be able to take over the galaxy, and maybe even worse. But at least he might let the kids free.
But
What?
there's no
Are you
point
kidding
in
me?
living
You
at that
honestly
point.
telling me there's nothing else we can do?
When one door closes, choose a nearby wall and bash it in with brute force.
Oh, sick.
Ah!
Yeah, it's quite hard to control, but that's cool.
Now let's round up the townsfolk, and together we can defeat. Oh no!
Yeah, their legs are. How'd they get them out of the house?
Monsters!
All right, Ford, time's up. I've got the kids. I think I'm gonna kill one of them now, just for the heck of it.
You! Wait!
Mabel.
I surrender!
Good choice.
Ow.
Don't do it, Ford! It'll destroy the universe!
Literally. Then everyone dies, though.
Oh, even when you're about to die, you Pines twins just can't get along.
What kind of... Oh, that's a cool shot.
Deal.
What kind of a world are they going to be living in, though?
Perfect, calm, orderly void. Gotta hand it to you, Ford. You really know how to clear your... What?
Wait, what? They switch clothes?
Do a pretty good impression of my brother, don't I? Switch clothes and no one can tell us apart. Welcome to my mind. Surprised you didn't recognize it.
Is he going to erase his mind?
What? The deal's
Oh, wait, no, he's erasing Bill out of his mind. That's right, I'm sorry.
What the? No, 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 no!
Wait, this is actually
Going
incredibly
downhill.
creative.
You're getting erased.
Don't you realize you're destroying your own mind, too?
Wait, really?
It's not like I was using this space for much anyway.
Let me out of here!
Wait, I was...
Ouch! Why isn't this working?
Wait, so it is erasing
Look at
Stan's
me.
mind. What the...
Turn around and look at me, you one-eyed demon.
Oh,
You're a real
no.
wise guy, but you made one fatal mistake. You messed with my family.
No! What's happening to me? Stanley!
I'm glad Stan got the final punch. I really hope Stan doesn't lose his mind. No.
Guess I was good for something after all.
Oh, what? Well, everything's back to normal, so that's good.
Oh. Huh.
The good Terminator reference.
Puggle
Please tell me he remembers him.
Oh, hey there, kiddo. What's your name?
Aww.
Uncle Stan?
No.
Who you talking to?
Come on, it's me.
Oh, this is
Me,
really
Uncle
sad.
Stan? Uncle Stan, it's me.
We had to erase his mind to defeat Bill. You're our hero, Stanley.
Aww. This is so. This is a lot sadder of a finale than I thought it would be.
I know my grunkle is in there somewhere. There's gotta be something around here that can help bring him back.
Maybe summer memories.
This'll work.
Oh,
This has
I
to
hope.
That time we
Please.
went fishing? That summerween we spent together. Don't you remember anything?
I'm sorry. I don't know what this is or who you are or... Gah! Quit it, Waddles. I'm trying to remember my life story.
Well, he knows Waddles.
What did you say?
Hey, just because I have amnesia, don't go trying to give yourself a raise, Seuss.
It's happening. Keep going.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nothing to see here, folks. Yeah, how's the town
Good
gonna react
morning,
to all
Gravity
this?
Falls. It's another beautiful day.
So we're just accepting that Gravity Falls is some supernatural place.
Oh, looks like you've got a friend.
Okay.
Would you be a dear and get us the sawed off?
What?
Fine, whatever.
That's why I'm passing the never mind all that act.
The what?
If anyone goes asking around about the events of the last few days, what do we say?
Nothing happened?
Never mind all that.
And if you break the
What a-
rules, we're gonna zap you.
What a creative way.
Power.
And love.
In other news,
Yeah,
the
I mean, we
Northwest-
all knew they were in love. I honestly, mad respect. Just, you know, not acknowledging anything that happened because I wondered how this was going to affect the townspeople after it was all over. They just, all right, yeah, sure, why not?
Family has gone broke after pledging his allegiance to Bill and then placing all his
Good.
savings in weirdness bonds. Preston Northwest had to sell his mansion to preserve his family fortune.
I'm gonna buy me a bigger shed. Hey, that one's for sale.
In other good news,
Awesome.
town hero Stanley Pines has fully recovered his memory and will
Aw,
be throwing a party
good.
to celebrate his niece and nephew's 13th birthday and final day in town.
Can't believe you all got together just to throw a party for us.
After all the Pines family has done for the town, it's the least we could do. You've helped everyone here.
Thanks to y'all saving us, I learned to open my heart to kindness.
That's good.
No more evil doing.
More like busting your pants, loser.
He stole his henchmen. Well, okay.
Dude, make a wish, dog.
Looking here at all of you, I realized that every wish came true. I have everything I wanted.
Hmm.
If I had only one wish, it would be to shrink all of you with the shrink ray and bring you home with us in my pocket.
I now officially declare you technically teenagers.
True.
Welcome to angst and acne forever. When are you gonna open your presents already? I broke a nail wrapping them.
Pacifica.
Stanley, I need to talk to you. Weirdmageddon has been contained, but I'm detecting some strange new anomalies near the Arctic Ocean. I want to go investigate it, but I think I might be too old to go it alone.
Are you
Oh.
saying you need someone to help you sail around the world in the adventure of a lifetime?
I
Oh.
don't just want someone to come with me, Stanley. I want it to be you. Will you give me a second chance?
I think the town's had enough mystery for one
Hey, they
lifetime.
fixed the S on
You
it. That's
thinking
nice.
what I'm thinking? Okay, all right.
Are they gonna give to Seuss?
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Me and my nerdy bro over here have some catching up to do. We're gonna be away for a while. That's why I'm shutting down the Mystery Shack for good.
You shut down your mouth for good. I'm sorry, Mr. Pineses. It's just that this shack is the most magical place on Earth. Sure, the attractions are all
Technically,
fake,
yes.
but dreams aren't fake. At least, my dreams.
Give to Seuss, come on. He can run it.
I'm sorry, Seuss. It's just there's no one around to run it. At least there wouldn't be if I hadn't just found the perfect replacement.
Aw, let's go. Deserved. Honestly deserved.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mystery Shack is under new management.
You mean it, Mr. Mystery?
You're Mr. Mystery now, Seuss. Try not to burn the place down.
This is like bittersweet because they're all gone now.
Summer's over, Candy. It's time for us to grow up.
But not too much.
Uh-huh.
Candy and Grenda, thank you for being my people.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you mean a lot to me, man.
You too.
What?
Something to remember me by.
Aw.
Oh,
Cool.
and this. Read it the next time you miss Gravity Falls.
Last bus leaving Gravity Falls. All aboard.
Guess we said goodbye to everyone except
Waddles.
I don't know how to explain this, but Mom and Dad won't let me bring a pig home to California.
That's
so
understandable, but
you have
still
to stay
sad.
Here.
You know what? Forget it. I lived with this pig all summer. Now your parents are gonna have to.
He's forcing him to take
Hey,
it.
bus guy.
That's funny.
This pig is coming with the kids.
Now, hold on a second. Bringing animals aboard a moving vehicle is strictly prohibited by...
Brass knuckles and a gun.
Welcome aboard.
We'll miss you too, Uncle Stan.
Farewell.
If you've ever taken a road trip through the Pacific Northwest, you've probably seen a bumper sticker for a place called Gravity Falls.
Oh, he
But
looks
if
sick.
you're curious? Don't wait. Take a trip.
Oh, I love this so much.
Find it. It's out there somewhere in the woods, waiting.
He already misses it. That's fair. See you next summer. Oh. Yeah, I guess they would be back the next year, but, you know. I mean, the show's over, so kind of sucks. Oh, I like these credits. It's like the ending of a movie. I loved seeing them all together, especially with Stan and Ford. Well, there you have it. It's over. It's completely over. It's done. Incredible. So unbelievably good. I think, personally, I don't even know where to begin. So much happened. I don't even know where to begin. I love that Stan was the one to make the final blow, essentially, like, pretty much sacrificing himself, even though in the end it was okay and stuff. You know, he was still willing to do it. You know, make the ultimate sacrifice, you know, lose his mind or whatever. I mean, he didn't die, but still, I mean, losing all your memories, you might as well be dead. So I don't know, I really, really appreciated that Stan got to do that, because he's, now that the show's over, I can officially say he is my favorite character in the whole show. Definitely deserved everything. And I don't know, it was just, I'm glad it was him that, you know, got the final blow on Bill, essentially. I mean, he literally, I will kind of figuratively in his mind, but literally in his mind, punched him in the face, in the eye, and did the final blow to him. So honestly, I definitely appreciate that. And, you know, after all the shenanigans ended, like, it was just a really wholesome, I guess it was mostly bittersweet. I mean, obviously, you know, it's nice, and, you know, Mabel's talking about the, you know, whole message, like, oh, we gotta grow up, we gotta move on, you know, stuff like that. You know, which is greatly appreciated, but, you know, it's also nice to just see it all conclude. I like when shows or movies or just franchises in general don't, like, push themselves too far. They know when to end. This show knew when to end. It only needed 2 seasons. I would love to have more of this, of course, but there's no more story to tell. So I'm honestly glad they just decided to, cut it. I mean, obviously you could do like a series where they come back the next year or in the future when they're older, but like as far as this story, this chapter, it's over. It's done. And I don't know, very, very, very bittersweet ending. I like that Dip had the monologue at the end, like he was the last one talking, because he really is the main character of the show. Like, you could argue it's him and Mabel, but I really think it's just Dipper mainly is the mainest of the cast. And so I like that we ended on a monologue with him, and honestly, it's just is very heartfelt, very character-driven, emotional, climactic ending. It was very bombastic, and I really appreciate that, especially the first half, or the last episode, technically, on Disney+. But this episode specifically is just way more character-driven, and I very much appreciate it. They hit it on... I don't know, they did this perfect. It ended perfect. I literally couldn't think of a better way to end it. I mean, Stan and Ford finally went off on their adventure. The shack was given to Seuss. Dip and Mabel back to California, and they friggin' Stan and Ford threatening the bus driver to take Waddles with them with the brass knuckles and whatever ray gun that Ford had. I don't know. It's really funny. Everyone had a happy ending, even though it was bittersweet. Everyone was better off by the end. So, and even though the show's over, like, it said, "Oh, we'll see you next summer." Like, so even though we don't get to see how everything continues, everyone kind of has a happy ending, and I love that so much. So much. So, honestly, this was incredible. I know it was a 4-part finale, but this episode and the last episode technically really felt like the finale, you know what I mean? And they hit it perfectly. The last episode was really crazy and bombastic, and I don't know, I love everything that happened, and even though, like, the last episode ended terribly, like, Ford and Stan made amends and stuff, and I don't know, it just... I know I'm repeating myself at this point. I'm blabbering on, but I can't get over how good this was and how final it feels. Like it I don't know, it closed perfectly. It ended perfectly. Like I don't know. I just, like, it's super sad it's over because I want to see more of it, but I'm also glad it's over because, obviously you don't want a show like this to go on forever and ruin itself. But yeah, this is great. I love this ending image too. It's the pine tree that Dipper has on his hat. Oh, I also love that Wendy took his hat and turned it. I thought that was cute. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to honeymoon period, right? This is probably the honeymoon period because I just finished it, but I think this might be my favorite show I'm watching so far. And that could just be because it's ending, but like I'll probably feel that way once Gumbo ends or Adventure Time ends or something. But right now, like with this, it's so unbelievably well written that currently I think it's my favorite show, but it's probably just because it ended. I don't know. Just don't hunt me down. Don't friggin' try and kill me over that opinion. I'm just saying. I can't get over how good it is. How good this was. Also, I really like the use of the music in this episode and the last. Whether it was the main theme or just like, I don't know, like every bit of music hit the emotional beats perfectly or the action sequences perfectly. And it just really helped elevate the feeling in every scene. And I just, I don't know. It's so good. I don't know if this message at the end really means anything important now that the show's over, but it's probably a nice goodbye message. Also the scrolling credits at the end. I'm sorry. There's so much to talk about. Things keep coming back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, this and that and all that stuff. Well, here, you know what? In fact, let's just skim through this. So at the final fight with Bill, which was incredible, I think that was handled very well. I got, pretty choked up at the bit when Stan lost his memory, because, like, I really thought that was it. Because the last episode, I thought, like, he was the actual sacrifice, but I'm really glad they were able to recover his memories and that he was able to sail off with his brother, because I feel like that's just, it's a lot better. But, I genuinely thought when he lost his memories, that was it. So honestly, I'm really glad they got them back. Oh yeah, and now the townsfolk of Gravity Falls they're just like pretending that nothing ever happened, which I find hilarious. I think that's really funny. Gideon, he's a good guy now. I still hate him. I don't hate him, but I mean, he's kind of annoying, but I'm glad he had a character arc. I'm glad he's not just a terrible person. Yeah, Seuss running the Mystery Shack now, and Dipper and Mabel back off to Cali, and the Pines family, Stan and Ford sailing off, doing their adventure. I couldn't ask for anything better than this. And I don't know. I feel like kind of empty now that this is over. I mean, obviously we're moving on to two other things, but I feel like, I don't know, just a chapter in, I guess this channel is really closed, and it sucks to say that, but just like Mabel said, everything comes to an end. Everything has to end, and we all have to grow up. Well, anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this whole series being covered. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I kind of threw it in there because I'm like, oh, this will be fun, but I never thought I would get so unbelievably attached. I've always heard how incredible this show is. Everyone always talks about how great it is. I never really bothered, but I figured I found the perfect opportunity with, this channel and stuff, and it's working. It worked incredibly well, and I found myself incredibly invested all the time, even in the filler episodes. It's completely unmatched how good this was. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the whole series as well, because I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And I know we're moving on to different things, but I will never forget this show. I think it's top tier, incredible, A+ work. Yeah, I will be watching the shorts that came out. I'll do a few different videos on that. Over the next few days or so. And then we'll obviously jump into Steven Universe after that. But yeah. As far as the main story, because the shorts, I know the shorts take place between season 1 and season 2, and I was supposed to watch in between, but I didn't know that, and I already filmed season 2. Anyways, I know I'm doing them late, but better late than never to watch them. So I'll be covering those. But as far as the main story, it's over, it's done, and it was incredible. So thank you guys for being here, and for those of you who only come here for this show, I hope you stick around for other things. Because, we'll be trying new stuff out all the time. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the shorts probably. But, yeah, I'm dragging this out too long. I know I am. I'm going to miss this show.